And we are back with WSJ Lunch Break. There is a nightclub in Singapore where a cool $15,000 will buy you a table, and you can drop 26 grand for a cocktail with a diamond in it. And you heard me right. It is in Singapore, which, as you'll learn in the premiere issue of WSJ Money magazine, is where the world's ultra rich are parking their billions. Here to explain how Singapore became the epicenter of wealth is WSJ Money editor Jonathan Dahl. Debut issue, my friend.
Yeah, thank you very
much. Welcome, congratulations.
We're very excited.
Very excited. We're going to be talking a little bit about the magazine itself in a moment, but let's just, I was reading this cover story, blown away. How has Singapore become this haven for the ultra rich? Why are they flocking there?
Well, there's a concentration of wealth all across the world moving to Asia, but a lot of those places aren't stable. But Singapore is so obsessed with being stern. I mean, you can't even chew gum at the airport. For the ultra-rich, they feel very safe and secure there. There's no paparazzi bothering them, a lot of safety.
What about taxes? Is this a sort of good place to go tax-wise?
Oh, it's definitely a good low tax haven, but it's not like people are going there because it's Switzerland or whatever. It's more that it's just very safe. There are good privacy laws. And now there's like all these great fun things for them to do there.
Let's you and I do a little name dropping here. Drop some of the names, the big names of people who you might see out and about there.
Former founder of Facebook lives there. There's just a lot of
Eduardo Saverin.
Yeah,
yep.
Yes. There's just more millionaires per capita in that city than anywhere in the world. And they've got great nightclubs to go to now. This is a place the size of San Francisco and has 450 Ferraris. They're having a grand time. Of course, that does definitely cause some problems.
One of those is yours, isn't it?
Yes,
I think so.
I hope so.
That's what happens when you're the WSJ Money editor. All right, let's talk a little bit. Let's talk about the bling there. I mean, you mentioned the Ferraris. What else can you see? I mean, is it affecting the retail culture in terms of the stores and the types of clothing you're seeing people wear on the streets there?
Louis Vuitton has set up its headquarters there. There's just a lot of opportunity to buy wealthy stuff. The yachts are booming, and the yacht clubs are booming there. So it's become just a great place for them. But that is causing problems because the gap between the have and have-nots is growing there, and it is starting to bother the officials in Singapore who are trying to do something about this.
Let's talk a little bit more about that, because obviously when anything becomes too good and too hot and too many people go there, then the thing that made it so special in the first place, right, gets chipped away at a little bit. How have they seen that play out? Have there been any incidents there that the officials are watching and saying, we don't want to have more of this going forward?
Well, there is a real estate boom going on that they feel is almost certain to be a bust. Prices are so high there. But I think what you're referring to is there was a car crash there of a Chinese foreigner. Several people were killed. It really upset Singapore because this kind of stuff just doesn't happen there.
Somebody driving too fast in one of these
100 miles an hour in one of these sports cars, and people are starting to say we got to put the brakes on it before it becomes another Dubai. They don't want it to happen there.
And this nightclub we were talking about, this literally you can get a cocktail with there is a diamond in it. It's 26 grand.
Yeah, it's gold flaked and has a diamond inside it. It doesn't make sense to swallow it if you have any sense.
You hope not.
But
well,
it's an example of what, if you've got a lot of money, there's a lot you can do.
And we're seeing more of this. And this is one of the key stories in WSJ Money magazine, which debuts now. Tell us a little bit more about what we can expect out of it.
Well, the idea is that we think that wealth management is a topic that needs more coverage, and whether you have a lot of wealth or not much wealth, knowing what high-end folks are doing with it, you can learn a lot from. That's kind of what we're focusing on.
All right, Jonathan Dahl. This guy is one of the best editors in the world. You've got genius, intelligence, and graceful writing. It will all be in WSJ Money. Thanks for being here, Jonathan. Appreciate it.